fashion at West Chicago Community High School plays an important role in how students and staff express themselves. Fashion in and around WEGO takes many forms.
Anything can look good on you if you put your mind to it. It's really fashion's kind of like a mind game. You think you won't look good in it, so you tell yourself you're not going to look good in it, but you actually look good in it.
Today's teenagers wear a variety of styles, ranging from vintage clothing, particularly from the 1980s, to streetwear and sportswear. Thrifted clothing is also very popular.
Now I'm seeing things come back from the 90s into a very grungy era, and I was totally grungy. I was totally with the old band tees, bucket hats, and then with bigger, wider jeans. That was all so popular, and I see it circulating back.
Since fashion has become such an important element in people's daily lives, entrepreneurs have taken the interest a step further. Seniors Aldo Beltran and Arian Cadena started their own clothing brand in 2019, and the business has been thriving ever since.
The brand is called Unkorrupted. It's like a streetwear kind of thing. So when we started, we focused more on building our image, or what we want people to think of us, because how we think about it is that the name can always change. Incorporate with our image is anyone can wear the clothes.
Fashion clearly impacts the lives of students and faculty here at WEGO, but what is the ideal style? Colorful and vibrant seems to be the favorite answer.
I always grew up with older brothers, so it was you get hand-me-downs, so it would be bigger than what you wear. So I grew up on very oversized clothes, and then that's what I just rock with now.
The brighter the better. I was more glitter, the better. Roll a pattern on there.
I feel normally the pop of color is always what gets me at the store, a little bit of sparkle. I'm just really open to different styles.
I feel like people in high school, it's where you really want to show out who you are and what you're, where you're from. So people wear different stuff. I know some people come with boots and cowboy hats. I find that very it's cool because they're showing out where they're from and that they're representing what they love.
A new store that opened up in downtown West Chicago is right on Galena Street, our very own The Whistle Shop vintage store.
Yeah, we were in here for about 7 days a week for 2 months straight, just setting everything up. We built all the racks from scratch. They're actually made of 1-inch plumbing piping. We spent about 3 months or so, before we even got in the space, just buying stuff, putting it aside.
The Whistle Stop has become a new favorite vintage store to students at WEGO, but what's most heartwarming is the fact that it's a place where everyone is accepted and comfortable.
The goal is just to have really good vibes in there when people walk in, and just to make everyone feel comfortable and make it a really just nice, safe space for everybody. And I think that at the end of the day is the biggest thing.
With styles and trends always changing, these two businesses, Unkorrupted and The Whistle Stop, are promoting positivity and acceptance around West Chicago. Check out these places for a dose of positivity and some awesome clothing.
It's that people see something and they're either going to think oh, it's something everyone can wear, and that Unkorrupted is trying to promote that anyone can wear their clothes, as opposed to a high-end kind of brand that is you can only wear it not just if you have the money to buy it, but if you're this kind of person with this type of social status or something like that. I think a lot of brands go with that kind of route with image. It's only we want this group of people to wear our clothes, but we want